Hi, Livonia. My name is Rob Drzwicki. I'm your Director of Government Affairs and Outreach. We're here for another episode of Livonia On Air. Today I'm joined by my good friend, Mr. Jim Beringhouse, who, excuse me, Jim. Oh.
Hi, I don't know where Rob went. I think Girl Scout cookies in the room had something to do with it. But hello, I'm Jim Beringhouse. I'm the chairman of the Greenleaf Commission for Sustainability. With us today, we have Catherine Lynch and Jenna Rakes from Girl Scout Troop 76-293. They're going to tell us about their Girl Scout Silver Award, and we're also going to have a discussion about recycling in Livonia. So welcome, girls. Why don't you start off by talking about your Silver Award projects. It's very exciting.
So, you may be asking yourself, what is a Silver Award? It's a high award in the Girl Scout program. There are 3 award levels, bronze, silver, and gold, each with increasing difficulty and requirements.
The Bronze Award is for junior Girl Scouts who are 4th and 5th graders. It is a group project that addresses a community problem. Jenna, what was your Bronze Award?
My Bronze Award was making animal blankets for shelters.
Mine was first aid bags for foster kids.
Those are terrific projects, both of you, very creative. One thing I'm interested about is, in terms of recycling, how did both of you become interested in it personally? What event or what moment decided that, hey, this is important and this is something that I want to focus the community's attention on?
Well, first off, I was a Hoover Rocket, so we learned a lot about making the world greener because we are a certified green flag school through the National Wildlife Federation, and so that became a big part of my life with recycling.
I wanted to do something with recycling because I wanted to help raise awareness of how you could recycle proper and make the world a better place.
Oh, that's terrific, especially not only your interest in driving the message forward in our community, but the fact you were associated with a school that did receive a National Environmental Award, which not only your school did, but there's also a number of schools in Livonia that have received similar certifications as well. During your work on the project, I think both of you discovered some really interesting and fascinating facts about recycling in Livonia. Maybe you can share those with us.
So we learned that many organizations take pop tabs, like the American Legion Post 32, and they donated them to the VA Fisher House in Ann Arbor to reuse them and recycle them into new items.
Terrific, and that's interesting, especially with aluminum tabs. It's very simple, but it's a very quick means for people to get introduced to the concept of recycling itself. Today you're doing a podcast, but I noticed in your project you had a number of information sources that you're developing as well. Why don't you tell us about those?
We're making a survey to track what our project, the impact our project has on Livonia. We're making a website with places that you can recycle objects that aren't recyclable in the curbside program, and we're making videos.
Terrific. So just as you mentioned, a number of videos, which is great because in addition to your website, like you mentioned, you're doing a number of videos on various subjects on recycling. Maybe you can shed some light on those for us.
So our main video will focus on how you can properly recycle items in the curbside program and what can't be recycled in the curbside program.
Okay.
We're also going to make a bunch of short reels that focus on certain objects.
Okay. Well, I noticed that one of your reels or videos was on the age-old question for recycling is, what do you do with a pizza box? What suggestions do you have for that?
So pizza boxes can only be recycled if there is no grease and they're all clean. But if they're not, you just have to throw those away.
Terrific. Good to know, because everybody has a differing opinion on that. So appreciate that clarification. Not only with the podcast and your videos, you've recently worked with the City of Livonia to launch a recycling survey to the Livonia community. Why don't you give us some insight on that?
So the recycling survey will be put out before our project is launched and after to measure our impact on the environment. And many of the questions is rating how well you think you recycle. But there is one question. Catherine, do you want to tell them about that?
It's a question about what numbers on the plastic that can be recycled.
Okay, good. Yeah, I saw that question. I had to think about that one myself. But as you mentioned, the survey is already available to the community. If I was a Livonia resident, how would I go about finding that survey and completing that survey for you?
It should be on the Livonia Facebook page.
Okay, they'll find it on Livonia Community. They'll just click on the link, answer the questions, and their answers will be automatically recorded. And then those results will be shared as part of your project as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's terrific. Excellent. Well, Catherine and Jenna, really enjoyed this discussion today, and we're very proud of you and what you're doing for the city in terms of an environmental initiative. As you can see, you're part of the future environmental leaders for Livonia, and hey, who knows, could be future Greenleaf members as well. So thank you for your time, and thank you for sharing your project with us today.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. And that concludes our episode of Livonia On Air. Thanks for watching, and again, recycle when you can.